Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, James. How are you? Jose, good morning. Ken, how are you, sir? Lone, Pat, good morning. Stephen, Gary, Brad, good morning again. Gary and Suarez, how are you? All right, guys, let's get this party started. We got about 9 minutes to the cash market open. We're looking at crude oil. And so far, the price action is still short. We keep hitting the top end of the channel and stabilizing with pressure to the downside. Target number 3 is 81.75. If we break 84.50, then that would be a sign that the market, at least it's pausing on the selling pressure. Globex is 83.69, and we're trading under it right now. So that market is a short market right now. Russell 2000, we had a bit of a sell-off overnight, and that's in all the NDCs. You're going to see that ES and NQ and all of them. And we had a high of 79.8, 71.9 is Globax, and we're quite a distance away from there. The market shifted the cloud, and we have a harmony wave short that started at 1754. And target number 1 is 1744.4. If we get a rally back up into the 1756.2, we are going to be looking for a reversal to see if there's a continuation pressure on the downside. Yesterday's Globex was at 1750, and that's going to be an area where the market can face a little bit of resistance, and you could tell that market got very close to it and pulled back. Target number 2 on this is 1728.9, and then you got 1713.5 as the target number 3, and that would be consequential sell-off if we see this. Gold, guess what target we hit? We hit target number 4 on this move, and you could see market continued to walk itself down, and target number 4 is where we at. Target number 5 is 1611, and target number 6 is 1570. I mean, they're hammering gold. They're hammering it. ES Globex is 3759.75, and we have target number. Basically, if we break anywhere below 3700, we're going to have a shift in the cloud here. This market is in and around the prior day Globex, and any break below that 3701.02 is going to trigger momentum that could come back down and retest the 3680. And I remember that level being important in prior days. So, I mean, from the big perspective, you're seeing a double top that the market put up in and around 3770. So, as long as this candle is down, you're looking at a push lower. If the market breaks up to 3722.5, then you're going to see a bit of a pause and a counter trend into the middle of the range at 3730.5 and potentially the 38 0.75. Okay, that stuff we need to wait to the market open. And here we go on a daily perspective. We're looking at NQ, and we have a reversal day, and we have the risk of it being bearish engulfing if we break anything below 11,073.75. So if we hit that level, then you're going to see a bit of momentum that will test this level. So when you look at this price action from a daily perspective, what kind of feel is the market giving us? Right here on that 1013, the market reversed on bad news, came back and retested and did a positive retest of it. You had a follow through the following day into a target, and now they're selling it off. Okay, so you're basically consolidating between target number 2 and 3, and you definitely from a long-term perspective, you're looking for higher lows at this area. And ultimately, you want to test 592, let's call it 600, and then a retest of the 12,000 and a reversal that could look like this, where you see a bit of momentum on the upside and a channel on the upside. But, the market has a lot of work to do, but we're going to be paying. And the good part about this is a two-sided market. And two-sided markets are great to trade. So we got 3 minutes to the cash market open, and let's look at gold on the daily. They're walking it from that retest of the top end of the cloud. Target number 2 on the sequence on a daily basis is 1627.2. Then you got this massive targeting that could take you to 980 if that pattern continues to hold. I mean, that's almost Armageddon type of sell-off if that ever happens. And I don't think we're going to be seeing those levels, but we definitely can get to target number 3 and flush people out of all their holdings before the market stabilize. Right now, this market is establishing a new harmony wave short. So last time they did that, you could see it here at 1764, and it got down to 1626. They did it here and they did it here. So they're starting a new one right now. And that can be the catalyst for a push toward target number 3. ES on a daily basis looks exactly like NQ, and you're getting bearish engulfing behavior if we break that 3700. Okay, when we're looking at a day at NQ, and we're seeing Globex at 320.25, and the market reversing after putting on a reversal candle here. Let's see this a little bit better. Yeah. So, and then you got a retest of the middle of the range around that 2030 level, and the market pushed lower. So fairly weak behavior. And also you have this captain setup short that happened yesterday, which was really, that was good behavior. And the market responded to it from 61, 62 to 80, 81, about 80 points. And the market reversed, and then it's coming back to retest it. So you're seeing a lot of this behavior of the market going back and forth in these ranges. So as long as we continue to trade under Globex and also under this level, 195, then we're looking for a continuation sell-off that will take us to 11,100. 200 and 100 NT Rinko are in sync on the longs, on the short side, and they're about to give us a captain setup long right here on the 100 NT Rinko, and that's typically is strong, as strong. That first half an hour, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch this market, make assumptions, and look for patterns and try to understand how this market is behaving. So we may be getting a little bit of a push here at the open at 46, from 46 to 75, based on this captain setup long that they put on with the stop at that 11,100. I'm not going to take it. I'm just simply going to be an observer of this behavior here. Yep. Yeah, that captain setup is a solid one. Here we are for the day. We are flat, no trades. So they had a follow through from 46 to 70. It's about 20 points or so. Yeah, they're holding on to this captain setup. I mean, it's not a bad looking captain setup at that 45. But again, I'm going to spend that first half an hour understanding the price action, even though I'm seeing a good signal. It's a counter trend signal. So they're putting on a switch trade here, pushing it higher. So this is a spot where the market can pause. Yeah, they're gonna most likely close this candle at 195. Yep. Good for them. Good for them. So we're gonna get to that 195. It may take a minute, but it's gonna happen. So all started with this captain setup long on that 45 level. Target number 4 is 192, and here comes the close of 195. Well, here you go, Suarez. And boom. Target number 4 is hit. Target number 5 is 214. Target number 6, 248. And we're coming into an area where the market can pause a little bit here. Good job, Suarez. I mean, that was really a classic counter trend trade with a captain set up early in the morning. Um, it's a gimme, really. Market is in harmony on the upside right now. Looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. And I mean, really, what the market is trying to do is go to that 217, 234 as a next target. First one got to be 220, then 245. Here we go. Yeah, it's that's what I'm trying to do, Suarez, too. I'm trying not to trade early in the morning, that first half an hour. And the market is, putting on some formation that is quite easy to understand. But good morning, Sheila. How are you? Good morning. So when we're looking at ES, I mean, the market did what they did in NQ and reversed on the 50 NT Rinko, and now they're retesting the middle of the range. So from where we at to 739 and a quarter, we are going to get a bit of resistance to this upward move. That doesn't mean I go short. That means if I'm already long, I need to be kind of getting rid of some of the stuff that I have. Good morning, Samuel. How are you? Mm-hmm. See that pullback? That's an area where typically they will pause. They'll pause. The area that we need to explore is the 70 to the 60, and then the next area is the 44. So we want to see what this market is all about here. If I take anything, I wouldn't even take anything here. I'm gonna mentally test that 70. So here we go. So 70. What's the expectation? You want to see if they reverse it right here and close it at 77.75, and that will set the stage for a bit of consolidation. And here you go. That's what they did. It's not holding. Let's see if they come back up to the 77.75. They do that. I mean, that would put a captain set up long. They're not doing that. Okay. Good job, Samuel. Keep it up. That's quick. I'm assuming it's an eval, right? All right, so they're stabilizing it right here. Let's see what they want to do. Uh-oh. $40.44. Yeah, that was yeah, you had to be very quick here because ultimately that task needs to break up above 87.90 and fairly quickly, and that's not what the market did. So now you're coming up on the next setup here. Well, let's see, 45. That's a little bit too forceful of a move lower. That's really forceful. Okay, there you go. 40 to 50. Yep. Okay, so yeah, they're most likely gonna stabilize it here. How we doing, James? How are we doing, Steven? Pat? I mean, they're putting the captain setup short right here. So that's going to be the key. If we break above 48, then we could talk. But otherwise, this is a very forceful move. Yeah, no, nope, nope, nope. That's they reverse that behavior. So guess what? We are looking for 46. We want to see 46. What time is it? 8:42. We're spending time learning this market. So what I'm seeing here is the sellers are, very forceful and persistent, and they're taking control fairly quickly. Hey, good morning, Gary. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Suarez. All right, so 169. Yeah, say if it's I'm spending this first 15, 20 minutes, half an hour to understand this price. Uh, yeah, that's a good one. 45, 25. Well, you're getting a lot of choppy price action against that captain setup that they put on there. And that's actually a very positive thing for the shorts, the way the market is behaving right now. Because you have a switch trade so you have that first switch trade, this is the second switch trade. So really, if we hold on to 170, 175, uh, we should be seeing uh, a push below the whole number into the 85. That would be 11,000 or no, hold on. Yeah, it would be 11,085. Nice one, Gary. Good one. Yeah, it could be. It could be Oscar. We're spending that first half an hour just reading this market. And every time we get to that 50, 45 area to 55, they're just selling it. So that's just the first line of defense. What time is it? 8:48. Here we go again. They're pushing a new harmony wave. Got established. Let's see if they break that 20. Ultimately, like I said, the target for this rotation is protecting the 70 and going down to the 11,085. That's the range in which this market is behaving. And ES, you have a complete 50 anti-wrinkle reversal. And we talked about this area being a bit of a resistance area. And the fact that we closed this market at 3709.75 is going to set the stage for a breakdown below 3700, and that's coming up fairly soon here. And that flush will get us to target below 37 into the 3690 area. Here you go. All right, and we're coming up a little bit here. Oof. That'll be interesting to see. That'd be really interesting if they put on a close at 158.50 on NQ, because that will set us up as a captain setup long, similar to that one that we had earlier. And that market ran up, and that would be the second captain setup in a row as a double captain setup. I mean, it's just one of those things that, yeah, look at that. Wow. They're trying. I mean, I can take that one, but I'm going to take it with small amount and add to it. Look at this mess. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I was trying to do. So I made a, I'm looking for an actual, yeah. All right. So we took a, I guess a scalp. I was trying to go for a bigger target. I picked the wrong ATM. All right. Let's see if we can get a pullback and then something meaningful. So we're back to that 70, and that 70 is an area where the market can sell off. Oscar. Crazy people. Here you go. All right. We have to adjust to what the market is telling us. I mean, whenever they put two captain setups like that, I'm sorry, I have to kind of start going long. You know, even on a counter trend basis and see if the 70 holds. Then if that happens, then 195 is going to be what's next. Okay, so that 70 is holding. It's holding. So you're getting mixed messages from the market. You have the 200 NT wrinkles telling you stay short unless you break the 195, and you got a two double captain set up long on the 100 NT wrinkle, and that's the definition of consolidation. Yep, yep, Suarez. That is exactly the way to go. You have to be only good for an hour, hour and a half max. We should get to that 195, cow doc. Good morning, Adam. How are you? How are you, sir? Here you go. Switch trade. Yeah, you have to kind of like this. Really, be honest with you. It should run up to that 195. We should run up to that 195. They're setting up a trap to, I mean, anything that is remotely below 110, boy, that would be quite the trap for these people that went long and stayed long with those two captain setups. I want to spend time watching this. Bipolar, yeah, it is bipolar. That's everyday deal. All right, so that's the trade that I took. Made $95 on that one decision. Okay. Are struggling here. That 170, that 170 is what is holding up the price. There's a lot of distribution going on over there. So they're loving the whole number between 100 and 130, and they're distributing anywhere in the 70s. So guess what we're going to do? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, guess what I'm doing? I'm paying attention. I'm being patient. Wow, I didn't even see this. 70. How did I not see this? 70 Antirinko and 50 Antirinko shorts, and then around 80 to 60, and 80 to 60 on both of them. How come I didn't see that? Yeah, so this is an environment where you want to undertrade this market because you're getting a substantial disagreement in how the price is structured. You're getting the 200 NT Rinko telling you one story. You're getting the 100 NT Rinko telling you a different story. And patience is a trade. I saw that. Yeah, I'm seeing that. And that's what I'm kind of hoping to see. So what Brad is saying is if we break back up to that 170 in this current candle that we are in on the 100 NT Rinko, that would be a captain setup switch trade long, and that will set us up for that 195. So that is a decision I would take if we get there within this current candle on the 100 NT Rinko. I mean, if we break to that 117, then I'm not interested. at that garbage. Wow, they're putting the captain setup switch trade on the on the 20 and T Rinko. Oh yeah. They're about to blast somebody here. That's what they're about to do. There we go. 70. What is that? 70. Okay, see how they trap these people right here? Okay. So if they break that 70, then that sets me up for a potential trade. It's 9 o'clock, 9:02. There you go. Good time for reversal. Yeah, we'll see. ES is just hitting that low and bouncing back. Really, I wouldn't call it strong at all. And we're getting across the board mixed messages from this market with a bias to the short side. But there's things that if the market does, then I'll play ball. If they break the 70, I'll look for pullbacks to go long all the way down to 33 and potentially the 21. 70 been an issue for this market right now. Here it comes. You could tell that's what they want to do. Well, lucky you, Oscar. Lucky you. Enjoy it. Take pictures. So you get to that 70, then things going to get interesting. So we took that trade and we got one candle close on it, which is fine. Now, let's see if we can get back in. That was crazy. So that decision we just took, on two contracts, we made 200 and 140, and so we're up 447, 76 after commission. Let's just keep working. We're about to have a captain set up on the 200 NT Rinko, boys. Boys and girls, this is going to be a big one. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's going to be a big deal here. Retracements are buyable, but don't get too excited. You got to still manage risk in an effective way. But that is a market that is about to put on a captain set up long against a resistance area of 200 to 250. And it's a strong resistance area. It's not an easy area for us to go through. I mean, they want to play that game. So is that what we're dealing with here? Bring it to the tick. Yeah, we have a lot of support right in this area between that 100 to the 150 and including the 170. But we need that 195 to actually close. I'm going to take a shot at it here. My stop is right here. It's either going to happen quick or not. Yeah. Looks like it's not. That's fine. Yeah. Here it comes. They just wanted to play a game here. That's fine. So what would I do if we close that 195, 196? Really, at that point, I would have to wait for a pullback and look for an entry point. And also, I got to look for a new harmony wave to come in. I mean, it is just amazing how every time we get to that level, They fade it. Just amazing. Yeah, yeah. And I could see how, what they're doing up there. Yeah, they gotta break that 95. I mean, it's amazing how we got so close to it and just continue to be faded. Here you go. Now they got it. Now they got it. Now let's see how we're gonna play this one. 69. Dang it. You're not gonna give us nothing, huh? I like that captain setup switch trade on that 100. That's a solid move. Off you go. Off you go. So now we're between the 200 and the 250. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Hopefully you guys made some money off of this deal. Comes at 250. So in essence, what you're seeing today, right now, is they put a line in the sand, and that line in the sand is 11,100. They put on multiple rotations, two captain setups on the 100 NT Runko and a captain setup on the 200 NT Runko. So that kind of positions the market for buy the dip till these levels are violated. And I think this market is just building up a little bit of steam here. And obviously the big deal is going to be Globax, which is 320. But this structure that we have right now can get us to 320. I'm tempted to load up. Yeah, PJ, that's what I'm looking at right now. I mean, that when you see stuff like this, I mean, that just a gimme also. Then you got this captain set up here. You got a lot of good stuff going on here. That 95 was multiple rotations in the area, and they're trying to get rid of people before they break it out. I got a little bit too tight with that stop, but I just needed to protect myself just in case they fail it. And we've seen them rarely, but they kind of do that. They get very close and they retrace the whole structure. Yep, yep, yep. Look how beautiful that was. That was a switch trade right there. Let's get busy here. Let's get busy. I think so too. I think so too, PJ. I think we'll see 320. The structure of the market is such, but the catalyst to all of this is that 70, that 170 was got us the captain setup switch trade. And the minute that happened, then you had a structure that really is good for the long. Then 195, then now you're digging into the 50s. That's fine. That's fine. That's what it is. The market will give you more. It just you have to focus on taking the next trade and not worry about nothing. Just take the next one. Take the next one. Oh yeah. Adam, how we doing, Adam? Brad, how was the trading going so far? Did you add anything, Gary, to your $400? Sheila, up 800 is good. Couple of trades, almost to my daily goal. Good deal. James, how is James doing? Pat is flat, not bad. Jose, Steven is up 150. James is learning and watching. Good, 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 good. Loan, how's Loan doing? Jose, up $200. That's good. And off. Loan is doing good. Good. So we can say we're reading the market accurately here. Okay. So I'm assuming that you made money, Ken. Good deal. Good deal. No big deal, Gary. Just keep going. Starting to really see the harmony picture and convert it into action. That's a beautiful thing. Good job, Suarez. Good job. Good job. Winning is a habit. Yes, you got to develop that habit of winning. Yeah, you'll experience that. Sometimes you got to take one step back to go two steps forward. Yeah, I didn't say that today. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better and better at trading. Every day in every way, you are getting better and better and better at trading. Say that to yourself every single day. I will then focus on winning and don't worry about the other part. Plus, there is no such thing as losing in trading. It's a business. It's expenses versus revenue. So if you have more expenses than revenue, then you have to adjust to your approach. Only people who are losers lose. And you should never look at the market in that way. It's a business, has expenses, has revenues. Don't make the market personal. It doesn't know me, doesn't know you. Yeah, hey, Frida, how are you? Well, I mean, at this point, you're going to get this churning price action that's going to take us to 320. The trades that are showing up right now are scalping, excuse me, scalping harmony trades where they're establishing a harmony trade and running the market up and pulling back into the middle of the range. And here you go again. So now we're coming into Globex band, and in this area, you'll experience a bit more forceful selling. So just make sure that any trades that you take in this zone, you manage your risk a little bit tighter. Yeah, I woke up at 3:30 in the morning today. Just been running a bit of temperature. I don't know why, but well, I created the Harmony Trading System 10 years ago. October 10 of 2000. Oh crap! Actually, it's a lot longer than that. 2010. So that's 12 years. Take care, Jose. Good work today. Yeah, see that push. See how we got to the to the Globex band. Start digging in there, and they hit a wall, a bit of a wall. So we gotta see 245 and see how the 245 holds, and then you have the 221 if they want to go down that path and see what they want to do. But we should see a bit of a pull here, and we're trading under the cloud, so that doesn't put me in a position to be hyper aggressive on the long side. So we want to see how strong the sellers coming in here, and are they going to protect those two levels? Ultimately, the next target is the whole number, about 300. Here we go. So they're not protecting that level so far. And you got to see how they're going to handle that 20. What is that level here? Yeah, 20. All right, let's see if we can get to that 50s. I mean, they're putting a captain setup here. They're trying to protect this level. And if they do, then we need to see 70. And if that happens, then we need to see the whole number 300. It's the market has a lot of work to do right here. Dang. Yeah. All right. They're trying the 200 NT wrinkle and the 100 NT wrinkle are out of sync. So the market really has to kind of clear this zone and establish a higher low, and then establish a new cloud positive at 65, between 65 and 70. We can tell things are getting quiet. Like these rotations are not fast. They're not putting on a lot of rotations. All righty. So that's a test, and that test is struggling right now. And we'll see how they're going to handle that open of the prior candle, which is 220. Good morning. Good morning, Benzier. How are you? Yanis. Yeah, you throw me off with that name. How are you? How are you? Uh, no, I have not looked at my WhatsApp. I'll take a look at it in a minute. Sorry. Okay. And here he is. I was wondering where you're at. All right, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel grow. And we appreciate it. All right, let's see what they want to do with this level here. You definitely need to see a push toward 40. City 2, you should be able to get City 2. Yeah, you should get a little bit of reversal here. Here comes that 40. There you go. Session low. What do you mean? You think the market's going to go to session low? Maybe. So ultimately, the market is out of sync between the 200 and the 100, and we're pausing and watching, and we're looking for two things. The first thing is that 50 area that we were testing, and the market just did a small rally into the resistance and pulled back in a meaningful way. In and around that 20, they consolidated and pulled back. So really, this area here needs to hold. And the way it needs to hold, we need to break above 45 and consolidate with a higher low. If that happens, then a push to 70 is possible. Then a close to 300 is possible. Then from there, you're looking at Globex. If that doesn't happen and the market closes at 195, then you pretty much are going to be in a very, very choppy zone between this captain setup and the pressure of the sellers and the buyers in a range between 160 to 230. And that's going to be a very choppy zone. I mean, right here, wow, look at this mess. You don't see too many six prong captain setups. Look at that. 2, 4, 6. You don't see too many of those. Make good decisions. Make good decisions. The key is to make good decisions. Right now, the decision I'm making is to watch. The market is out of sync and it's not showing me a great deal of strength at these levels. That will change if we start breaking that 45, 50 and pull back and hold. And ultimately, the 58 is a level that they need to close, and that will get us, 58 is a level that they need to close in order for the market to be back in sync. It's struggling. I mean, they put this is the third harmony wave in this area right here. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Yeah, try not to. No, it's the Ken. It was right here at that 222 is where that attempt is now. You're the market just literally put a captain setup short right here. So unless they break that and then they break the 240, I wouldn't attempt anything as a swing trade or a test of that swing trade. So the market reversed here initially at 48, gave us 61, and reversed at 22 and gave us 42, 20 points. So between those two attempts, we needed to see a new cloud positive show up, and we are not there. Oh, sorry, Anna. Sorry. Um, I know you asked that question. Let me just answer that privately. Oh, back to that 195. Back to that 195. So now the 200 NT Rinko is about to close lower. Well, Steven, you may get your wish over here. All right. So we are in this area right here. So now the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. So okay. If they rally back up to 220, that's an area for me to short. If they disconnect this harmony wave and give me another one, that would be another area where I could short. Um, the thing about it is now we're starting to dig into the body of this captain setup long that precipitated this move, and you're gonna find some buyers stepping in here. And so really I don't want to like short unless I get a very, very clear signal and I need a rally, a counter trend rally to short into it. Now let's take a look at ES. ES did the same exact thing. and hit the entry point for the swing trade and reverse completely. So now the target, here you go, 37.0175. And potentially, if that holds, you're looking for a break and bigger targets at that point. Where's the stop to that rotation? Not only that 37.35, but that high at 37.40. And that's whenever ES makes this big wick with a reversal candle, you typically will get a continuation trade of one to multiple candles in that direction. So we need to be paying attention to the structure here, and especially with the fact that we hit the entry point for the swing trade, and the market has the potential of that type of behavior. Two minutes to the top of the hour. It's 10 o'clock. So the idea here is how we just hit that Globex band and just fizzled out. I mean, that's the big story. And that ended up materializing into a complete 200 NT wrinkle reversal. And now we're trying to see how far that's going to go. The first test of the health of that trend is 220. Salam, 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 salam. I mean, they put here a new harmony wave. I just rather see the price run up a little bit further up. And they may not give me that opportunity, but that's what I would have to kind of wait for. If I can get 20s, I'll take a look. PJ, what do you mean? Yeah, well, let's see. 20. Wow, good for you, Adam. Good, good, good. Yeah, leave when you're ahead. Leave when you're ahead. Good morning, Katat. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Want to trade? How are you? It's fairly quiet market, really. Like the movements are not fast. It's methodical, and it's good to see that, because I mean, if you catch a trade, it doesn't try to buck you out too fast. I mean, they're still going to try to get you out of the trade, but it's like you see that reversal here. I mean, it was just slow and methodical price action, not big swings either way, but drip, 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 drip. And you're seeing the same exact thing on the other side. So that could be just the personality of the day. Yeah. Oh, wow. Here comes that 20. Yeah, so but see where that 20 held. Yep. Yeah, that 20 held. They actually put on a captain setup short on that one right here. That's good. That's good. That's good. So we're back to that little zone right there. So that 20 is going to need to hold, and then the 245 needs to hold. $197. Yeah. Well, yeah. But let me just tell you this. That's exactly kind of what we expected. If we get to that, and we said if we get to that 195, we're digging into this captain setup, and we're going to have a range between the 80 to the 220, 230, basically. And that's exactly what we're getting right now. It's that type of consolidation. And look at this double captain setup short that they just put on. And that just tells me that the market really is has a high level of distribution going on at these areas. So now if you break the 195, 190, you're going to get a flush that will close this candle lower against those two captain setups short. And the market is out of sync between the 200 NT Rinko and the 100. So it's kind of a tricky area here. If they put a close at 207.50, that would be a captain setup switch trade, and that should be a catalyst for a push toward the whole number. Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you for mentioning that, Ken. Then you got a captain setup short on the 50 NT Rinko, so that's going to be an important one, and that 220 has to hold right here. Yeah, that's a big deal. That's what we're talking about here in the room. There, Tesla's coming up later on, so the market is not committing to big moves till they hear from Tesla. All right. They're tricky. That's tricky. Let's see. Well, I mean, if you take out 271, there'll be a captain setup, switch trade, uh, signal long, and we will get 320 and a break above it. Right now, the story is the 20, the 220. That's the story. Here you go, Ken. Uh, well, yeah, it's this area is to be expected like this. Literally, it's very expected right there because it's you're reversing into a captain setup, and people, as this price dip, they're buying into it. But once you get into the middle of the range, you're getting a lot of distribution, so the market is stuck in that range where it's very noisy. And I can short the 20s and just scalp them all day long, but that's about it here. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate it, man. Where I'm at for the day. Who's asking that? Gary. Let's see where we at for the day. Yeah, here you go. think I made few decisions, nothing big. We're playing small ball this week, but today we're up 317 on the 19th. Here it comes. Here comes the sellers. Yeah, that's where we at. So it was a bit tricky here with that last run up, but ultimately that 20 is holding. And where's the target for this price action? 70. 70, then you're looking at another rotation that will take it to 45. Then really that 45 got to hold, or otherwise you're going to take out the lows of the day. Yeah, take care, Brad. Take care. Thank you very much. Of a horn. PJ, thank you very much, man. We got to take what the market gives us. Samuel, good job. Is that the PA or the eval? Either way, good job. It's the same idea anyway. There you go. Don't you have to get up to 3 grand? Is it 3 grand that you have to get up to? But so the 3 grand is to come on, dude. So the 3 grand to qualify for withdrawal, 2,500 for to get rid of the trailing nightmare, right? It is a nightmare. Yeah, we're seeing them. You see, every time we get into a rally, they come back and sell it off. You got double captain setups short up there, and also you have yourself a harmony wave short. Now we disconnected the harmony wave and coming back to a potentially another one. All that is a bit of a negative behavior. I mean, they could change. They have a lot of work. The longs have a lot of work ahead of them. I mean, if they can make it back up to 271, that's the story. But they have to retest the 245 and hold that. And right now, it doesn't look like it. So I'd rather be on the short side on a scalping basis in this market. And you could tell that it's a quiet market. So, be very selective. And with Tesla releasing after hours, most likely this market is going to be quiet like that for some time. So they put a switch trade and another harmony wave, and boom to target number 3. Wow, that's impressive. So James, I mean, you see, what we're talking about earlier. So the 200 NT Rinko and the 100 NT Rinko were short, meaning both of them, the prior candle close is lower on both the 200 and the 100. Then the market came in here and on the 20 NT Rinko and produced a new harmony wave, which is this gray zone. So that will be the entry point for that trade. But as far as defining the environment, as long as the 200 NT Rinko and the 100 are facing one direction, that is the environment we're looking to trade within. Now, sometimes when the market is disconnected, it produces different signals, and that's fine. But as if I'm trading by the book, 200 and the 100 are in sync, that's the direction. Okay, so it's an area because this is where I want to enter in this area. But just because it's an area, it's not an entry point. I'm looking for an actual signal. And in this case, the market actually gave us a harmony wave and a switch trade. And that is the switch trade right here. To be exact, it's literally these 3 candles right there. That's the switch trade. So the entry is 85, the stop is 94, and you're looking for that target number 3. So once the market produces the harmony wave, it gives you an area in which you can operate within, but within that area, you're looking for an actual signal. All right. I mean, here they come again. They're trying to shake people out, which is fine. I mean, they can do that. So see how the market is out of sync right now. The 200 NT Rinko is still short, but the 100 NT Rinko is not. The candle closed higher at 195. So now the market is out of sync. That's a good one, Stephen. Yep. OOH, it's out of harmony. That is correct. So see, I mean, they're testing. They see that type of behavior is a testing behavior. Whenever they get into uh, the open of the current candle and the open of the prior candle, this is a behavior that, in essence, you test. Yeah, testing the integrity of the market on the downside. Yeah, we cover gold quite often, actually. So gold right now hit target number 4, and the signal that was generated started started right here at 1715 to go short. We hit target 1, 2, and 3, consolidated, and now we're hitting target number 4. Target number 5 on gold is going to be 1611, then 1570, target 6, and that would be an outlier event if we see that, but definitely target number 5 is a possibility on a flush. Uh, I wouldn't get short right here. I mean, the signal was to get short on a continuation trade at the open at 1652.2. But this has potential for a continuation trade lower. All right, guys, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, let us know how we're doing. And if you need us to cover any of the other instruments that you're following, we have about 15 minutes to the top of the hour, and we are up for the day. Not much, but we're taking it easy and taking good decisions. We're up 317 for the day. All right, so we're getting a switch trade right here. So ultimately, yeah, that 200 to 215 is holding up. And if we can get a harmony wave short, then that would be a signal to go short. Then you got the 221 is a second test of this rotation. So if we don't get a signal to go short here, there's another retest up at that 220. That could we take a look at it. I mean, the market is bidding it up a little bit here. They're bidding it up. The key is a close at 243. If the market does that, then that will flip the personality of the day to a long, and we can start looking at pullbacks as a buying opportunity. So these are the levels we're looking at right now. Wow. That's a big deal. That's a big deal right there. I'm not going to do anything here. So if between 220 and 230 they consolidate it and hold, then there's a good chance that we'll close this candle higher. So that's the second test. What you're noticing is they're taking it to the middle of the range, right? The 216 level, that's pretty much the middle of the range, and they're pausing it here. So what we're kind of looking for is a behavior like this. See how they put two captain setups and failed it to failed it into a harmony wave, that's the same thing you're kind of looking for up here. It doesn't have to be two captain setups, but it needs to be a high and a lower high, then a break into a cloud that is negative. And that will set the stage for the market to sell off back to that 70. And then a close from there to 45. And if that doesn't happen here, then you're going to see 246 and a quarter. As far as signals, I don't have signals to go short right here yet. But I'm looking for that pattern to present itself. And if it doesn't present itself, then I'll wait for the 247 to show up. Then I'm going to start looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. There you go. That's what you want to see. All right. So it's 11 o'clock. Another positive day. Not a big one, but we feel like we understood the participants of the day. We understood how the market was behaving. I'm gonna, take a break during lunch and potentially come back and trade that last hour of the day closer to Tesla's earnings. Typically, we'll get some movement in and around that time. That's it for me. Thank you very much for spending your day with us, man, everybody. And we will see you bright and early tomorrow.